Thanksgiving marks the beginning of the Christmas season, and American songbook master Michael Feinstein is keeping with the grand tradition of Jews making some of the best Christmas music with his new album. I caught up with him at his Feinstein's Cabaret at Birdland for a listen. Michael Feinstein, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you, Meredith. It's nice to be with you.
Tomorrow, your debut Christmas album drops. What's more appropriate for a nice Jewish boy than to now make your debut in Christmas music?
Well, it's a long heritage of Jews and Christmas, you know, mingling together. I mean, in that I would say 80 to 90% of the most famous Christmas songs were written by Jewish songwriters. I think, if I counted correctly, 13 of the 15 songs on the disc were written by or co-written by Jewish writers. So it's a Christmas CD, but it's very Jewish.
It's very, very Jewish. Where does this heritage come from? How did these two very different worlds begin to mix, I should say?
In the 1930s, the most popular Christmas songs were carols and traditional songs. Then in 1932, Eddie Cantor sang on radio a song called Santa Claus is Coming to Town, and that became a big hit. Then in 1934-35, Winter Wonderland became a hit. Again, both songs written by Jewish writers, or co-written by Jewish writers. But it wasn't until White Christmas, when Irving Berlin wrote White Christmas for a movie called Holiday Inn, that was produced in 1941, that the floodgates opened, and then everybody started writing Christmas songs because they saw the huge sales potential of such. And a lot of the most prominent Tin Pan Alley writers at that time were Jewish. And so consequently, many of these songs were written right after White Christmas, like Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, or The Christmas Song, or Let It Snow, or I'll Be Home for Christmas.
Let It Snow has a particularly funny song about how it was created. Can you tell that story?
I was friends with Julie Stein and Sammy Kahn, who wrote Let It Snow. They were working together, they were regular collaborators, and it was one of the hottest days of the year. It was July, and to cool off, they decided to write something about cold weather, so they wrote Let It Snow simply as a means to try and trick themselves into having some physical comfort. It
seems like even though they're about a specific holiday, they seem to have a universal appeal.
Yes, even though there are many devout Christians who are very upset that Christmas has been commercialized and has, in their words, that Christ has been taken out of Christmas. But of course, I never had any awareness of any of that. I've just taken the songs on another level. And I think that it's possible for the songs to be treated in both ways.
Do you have other Christmas traditions? Are you a Chinese food and movie guy every year?
I'm a vegan, so as far as food goes, I eat pretty much the same year-round. There's not much holiday food that I can eat that's vegan, even though people do make it. So, no, I don't have specific holiday traditions, actually. I mean, for me, as a performer, the holidays mean working more.
Right.
I mean, I work through the holidays, and I also, being Jewish, work on Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and those days where there's a lot of Jews and other people that want to go out and do something.
Yeah. You're their guy.
Yeah, I'm the guy.
And now for a special treat, here's Michael Feinstein with a song from the new album.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. From now on, our troubles will be out of sight. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. From now on, our troubles will be mine.